Hello everybody, this is the Southern Hellenist and I'm back with another video. So I wasn't going to do a video like this, I didn't even have an idea to do it. And somebody who subscribed to my channel cannot pronounce their name, so sorry about that. But you'll recognize your questions in the video and all this stuff. So before I start, I want to say something. I got toilet paper. I cannot believe that it's something to celebrate, but I got toilet paper and I was very fortunate. Like, seriously, I needed it. And I just got one package of it. I don't freaking go hog wild. They actually gave me like a 20 roll pack of toilet paper, and that's going to do me like 7 months. So I am very happy about that. Very, very happy about that. Okay, to the video. So the first question was a comment on my video daily practice. And the question was, do I need to offer wine or alcohol even though I'm on my meds? The answer I gave him was no, you do not. If you are on medication where you cannot consume alcohol, you can use water. I used water the first couple months to a year of being in Hellenism. You can also use grape juice. So you can go to the store and buy white grape juice and red grape juice. It comes from the same fruit, the grape, just like raisins come from the same fruit. They just do something differently to the wine, to the grapes to do the wine. I don't know the process, but I do know it produces, depending on the vineyard and all that type of stuff, a good bottle of wine. So that was the answer to his question, or her question. The second question was, what do I need to practice, to get started practicing? Well, first of all, the most important thing that you have to have is your desire to honor the Greek gods, to worship the Greek gods, however you want to use it. Definitely don't use the word work with, because that's wicked. But to honor them and to want to live to their I can't talk right now. To honor and or worship the gods, and also to look at their morals and decide if those morals match up with your own, and keep them, or not keep those that you don't approve of. Also, you have to have a desire to want to learn about Greek mythology, about the philosophers, all that wonderful stuff. It's one of the most important aspects of the practice. Now, I told him or her that if you don't have statues of the gods, now a lot of the gods and heroes are in statue form, and after 1,500 years or 1,600 years, you could buy a statue. But if you don't have a statue, if you don't have the money for one, you can actually print out an image. This is Hygiena. And even the gods or goddesses that don't have statues, their images are on Google, and you can Google the Greek god or goddess name and find out one or two things. One, if there's a statue, and two, if there isn't a statue, if there's an image, and 10 out of 10, there will always be an image at least of that deity. So print it out, frame it, and put it on your altar. Next thing that you definitely need is barley. Now, you can go to the store. Thankfully, they have a lot of it. You can go to the store and you can buy a bag of barley. Barley is used to purify. Another thing that I really recommend that you get is a container to hold liquid offerings, and a container a temporary bowl to hold, I cannot pronounce it, but basically you take a match, you strike it, and you drop the match into the water, and it purifies the water. So that's another thing. Another thing that I recommend that anyone who's new to Hellenism gets is a candle. Now, the candle is used to represent the goddess Hestia. So if you don't have money for a statue, or you don't want to print an image out of her, you can use a candle to represent Hestia. Now, the next thing that you need is an incense burner. You can find incense burners real cheap. You can either get like the ones you can put cone in. I've got a cauldron that I just use for burning petitions and burn incense only. It's not for anything else. But an incense burner. But one thing I like about my cauldron is it's self-contained, and I don't have to worry about the flames getting out of control or whatever. And also, I can burn some incense in the flames as an offering to whatever deity I'm trying to petition. So an incense burner, you can get an incense burner to burn stick incense. You can get one to burn cone incense, or you can get one that burns both. You can also get one that burns loose incense, which you need a charcoal disc for, which is another reason I have the cauldron. Let's see here, what else? Definitely a vault. Now, what I mean by that is it is a container that is used to hold coins. Like, say, for instance, you get tips or you get a paycheck. You can take a couple coins and offer that to the god Hermes. So, yeah, I had a friend on YouTube years ago that had a vault with pennies and dimes and nickels and quarters and all that wonderful stuff. Let's see what else you need. You also need a plate or something to hold food offerings, because you're supposed to give your first bite of your meal to Hestia and the last bite of your meal to Agathos Daemon. And there's a lovely woman by the name that has a business called the Hellenic Handmaiden, and she sells this stuff, so you can get it that way. I really advise people, don't be concerned about if you're using the correct kind of incense when you first get started, because trying to get all the different kinds of incense is very expensive, depending on how high quality that you're looking for. So, if you have some rose incense and you want to offer it to, say, Aphrodite, it's rose. Something else about incense, it cannot have animal dung in it. That's really a popular ingredient to put in certain brands of incense. So definitely like Japanese incense, as far as I know, they do not use animal dung. Him, as far as I know, does not use animal dung either. So, yeah. If I'm missing anything, somebody let me know, but that's basically it. That's all you need. So, I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope it helps somebody out, and until next time, be blessed.